Live look at the state capitol in downtown Sacramento, where lawmakers and the governor continue to negotiate the state spending plan. And today the legislature passed their proposed version.
KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us from the newsroom right now to explain today's action and some of the sticking points in those negotiations.
Ty and Lisa, what lawmakers passed today is a placeholder for the actual state spending plan that still needs to be worked out between the legislature and governor, as you mentioned. The plan passed today ensures lawmakers get paid. In order to do so, they needed to pass their version of the state spending plan by midnight tonight. So this is still a massive budget. It's $312 billion. The main issue this year is that lawmakers and the governor need to grapple with a significant budget shortfall for the first time in about a decade. The legislative version covers a $30.7 billion budget gap, even though the governor and legislative analyst office have said that the shortfall is larger than that. The plan does not include any tax increases on individual Californians or businesses. It also does not require the state to pull from the rainy day fund. The proposal earmarks an additional $1 billion in grants for cities and counties to address homelessness. It also maintains transportation funds that the governor wanted to cut, plus provide an additional $1.1 billion over the next 3 years for struggling systems like BART, for example, to continue operating. A challenge for this year's budget is the extended October tax deadline. Usually at this time of year, lawmakers and the governor have an idea of the money that they're working with to finalize the state spending plan, but this year, because of winter storms, the deadline was extended from April to October. This means about $40 billion is in limbo. Overall, Democrats say this plan is responsible, while Republicans say it could drive California into debt.
A budget that embodies our core values and defends our principles. We were able to do that because we built smart budgets in recent years. We knew that tough times would come. We just didn't know when. Guess what? They're here.
With so much uncertainty on the horizon, now is a time for prudence and input from both sides. This framework is still incomplete, has structural deficits for years to come, and fails to make needed investments. California simply cannot afford this spending plan.
So lawmakers and the governor are at odds over a handful of issues. That includes funding for public transportation and the governor's push to speed up infrastructure and energy projects by cutting down the process and paperwork under California's environmental laws. They'll need to come to a compromise on all of this by July 1st. Back to you.
Well, and Ashley, they have 2 weeks to come to a deal before the new fiscal year starts. July 1st is that deadline. So what are some of the issues they need to compromise on?
Yeah, so lawmakers and the governor are still at odds over a handful of issues, including public transportation funds, which, as we mentioned, the legislature would like to allocate those funds that the governor has proposed cutting. Also, the governor's push to cut down the process and paperwork for infrastructure and energy projects that typically are held up or tied up because of California environmental laws. He would like to fast track this proposal so that it goes into effect immediately along with the budget. California lawmakers have said they need more time to digest that plan. But overall, they'll need to come to a compromise on all of this pretty soon.
A lot still can happen in a short period of time. Ashley, thank you.